Now you join me on a Manic Monday down ParkerBaits HQ. It's going to be a very quick video, but a little bit insightful to a degree, if that's the word to use. We're going to touch on what happens, like I said, on a typical Monday morning. We're going to go over, we're going to meet the head chef himself. We're going to meet some of the team that are packing the orders. We're even going to show you how it gets bagged here. You've got Ian in the background there, stocking the shelves, ready to pack numerous orders that we've got coming today. I don't know what the number is, but I'm sure I'll pass you over to Ian. And obviously Isaac, Mike, Neil, Theo as well. My dad's knocking about as well.
It is Manic Monday, as every Monday is down here at ParkerBaits HQ. So for anyone that's not seen me before, doesn't know who I am, I'm Ian Rome. I sort of work on the packing logistics and the shop side of things, dealing with all our stockists up and down the country. I work very closely with Tom on this side of things, Mike and Isaac. We're sort of the packing department here at ParkerBaits. So how does a Monday morning pan out on these Mega Mondays? We come in, and we'll print the orders. So on a Monday morning like today, with the winter time, it's a little bit quite, just under 200 orders. So 100, I think it's 186 to be precise, orders leaving us today. As you can see, we get the orders printed out, we sort the orders between the sides. So we all have our individual departments that we pack. Then we give the shelves to restock. We used to do this on a Friday, but as any of you are aware that joining with our TikTok lives now, myself, Isaac, Ben, we sort of do the Saturdays on TikTok, so we left it nice and clean on the Friday, and I absolutely annihilated it over the weekend. I think it was about 87 live orders that we managed to pack and get done on the Saturday. So anyone that isn't aware, please go onto our TikTok and follow us on there and get engaged. TikTok, what does TikTok consist of? Well, I'm going to let Ben and Isaac talk you through this later on this afternoon, but it's definitely something you want to be keeping an eye on, because they do some naughty little deals every now and again. But as you can see, the shelves are pretty much restocked now. I even had to steal a little bit of my show stock for the Essex show at the weekend, which we will currently be at, because this is a Sunday upload. But we're going to get that topped up. Theo's got that brewing in the background, and he'll be going over bits like that with you today. But for now, I'm going to leave you there, and I'll join you later on going through some of the orders that we've had come through since Friday.
Hello everyone, it's Isaac from ParkerBaits. You join me on the packing side, just where I spend most of my time down here. As you can see, I've got orders all around me, making sure you get the freshest bait in the game. And we're also going to go over TikTok later, me and Ben. But after this, I'm going to do John Dooley's order from Merseyside. John Dooley's gone with a tiger nut extract, and I'm going to use the sexy scanner to scan that. Let's put it on the desk. We've also gone with 3 kilos of fruit and nut pellet in the sexy not a pig bucket. We love the word sexy down here. And
it does come up a lot, mate, doesn't it?
We've gone with some Master Hatch 12mm fruit and nut pop-ups. Thank you, John Dooley, for your order.
So turn that round then, mate, so just so we can show people. So as you can see on there now, if you just hold that still, it comes out of a little green, sort of a little green tick, basically to say we've done it right. Like I said, your orders, Isaac's nailed it. We cannot get it wrong here at ParkerBaits HQ.
And you may see one of our famous white buckets. Some of you may have received your orders in these. We work with a local company to help recycle. So I'm going to go and pack John's order. So there's his 3 kilo of fruit and nut pellet, there's his liquid tiger nut, and his Master Hatch pop-ups. We also like to recycle our red cartons to make sure your parcels get to you nice and safely. Squash that down, and just to top it off, we chuck in a ParkerBaits business card. It's got all the details on the back. And if you are having it off and you've got someone next to you who's not having a great session, they come over to you and wonder, what bait are you using? They come and ask you. Give them that business card, get them to get in contact with us, and we will get back to them, give them the information on the freshest bait in the game, baby.
Morning everyone, you're with Michael from ParkerBaits. You're here in my corner of the factory, the most best parts is where all the packing goes on all the world. As you can see in the background, we've got all the egg boxes. This is for recycling egg boxes. This is so your packages arrive safely and soundly with no damage, unless they've been kicking it about. Obviously we know how far it is. Leaving the boxes, this is to wrap up our particle. Nothing goes to waste here. We even have our buckets, not a couple, just a few. So as you can see, we do our bit for the environment, we do bits for the community, and we make sure all your orders arrive safely. I am packing a gentleman's order here under the name of Adam March, and he lives in the Nottinghamshire area, and he's gone for 2 of our dusts, It's gone for one of our magic wafters, some nuts and nuts, some fish sauce, and some magic flat spot. Enjoy, man.
Now you join me over at Neil's area now at the packing side. One of the longest members here, or the longest member at ParkerBaits, been with me since day dot. We even used to do the mixes together, early stages, a couple of mixes a day, but then ParkerBaits has evolved into what it has today. So now we've got the new Nimbus 2000 Pacorama 900, and it's absolutely banging, mate. This has speeded up everything. Beginning of this year, beginning of last year, I turned around to Neil and said, Neil, mate, I've got you a bit of a treat. Instead of weighing everything by hand, we've now got a machine to basically do it for you. Yes, she's obviously got to load the bag up. Yes, we've got to obviously put the boilies in. Yes, we've got to put the stickers on that Grandad and obviously K out with no end on a weekly basis. But this machine weighs it absolutely perfect every single time with no dramas. 1 kg, 5 kg, you name it, this machine does it. Now, I made the joke, this has changed everything for ParkerBaits, but much love to my good friend Neil, and like I said, helped us from day dot.
So you've got over with Isaac, you've done a bit of Big Mike. It would be rude if I didn't get involved as well. So I've got a Gary Cross here from the Cranbrook area. Again, as Isaac was saying, quick scan. Now you can see through with me his order. So what has he got? He's got 14mm shelf life on there in fruit and nut. He's got 14mm OG fish, a mini mix pellet bucket there, some fruit and nut wafters, and some fish magic beans. That is a very, very good little all-round package there. That is something that if I'm going on a 48, that is a very good 48-hour session. So down the bottom here, I've got my mini mix. Bang, quick scan on that. 14mm fruit and nut. Bang. The 15mm OG fish magic beans. Again, scan away. And then along our packing line here, to make it easier, we've got all our boilies. There we are then. So that is now all complete. So you've got your 14mm shelf life there in the OG fish. You've got your 14mm fruit and nut in your shelf life. You've got your fish magic beans there. And then you've got your original wafters. Look at them bad boys. Like I say, our originals are the best, or arguably the best hook bait on the market. I'm a fish man myself, and the fish are my favourite product. And then obviously you've got your mini mix 3 kg. All of our 3 kgs of pellet come in our naughty ParkerBaits buckets. All right, guys? So that's all ready to go there. As Isaac went over before, they've all gone green now. Now you can see the process button at the bottom is lit up orange. If I scan this incorrect or I don't have everything with me, that will not let me to go to the next stage. So now I hit that, it will process, that order is gone. Try and scan that. And you hear that little cross. That order has been processed, so nothing can be done twice, nothing can be missed. It's all there ready to go. Now I know what have I got here, bang. What would that go in? But I've now got my box. As Isaac went over and Mike went over, we do a lot of recycling with a few local businesses. Not only do we recycle the tubs, but we also recycle some boxes as well. This not only helps the planet, saves everybody a bit of money, including yourself. The more we can save on packaging, the lower we can do our delivery cost. So, although it's, like I say, recycled, straight in, it gets the same loving care as anything else would. Sealed, and then I like to go across the front as well. This is making it nice and tight, nice solid box. As you know, some delivery companies aren't always the best and they like to have a bit of a kick about. But that will all now go in. It will be laid side by side. It's one of them, you sort of learn how to be a Tetris master when you're packing boilies. So as you can see in there, the business card will go in. And if you just come back in a minute then, you will see I've now got a little bit of a gap here and a bit of a gap here. Like Mike was saying, this stuff is incredible. We've tried bubble wrap, we've tried the brown paper. You're paying extortionate money for something that's not doing it justice. That, we were sending these back, weren't we? Every time we had eggs, we were sending these back to people. And then it was just one day we'd run out of bubble wrap. We realised, hold on a minute, we got the best packing stuff in the world here. And again, recycled now. So that will be done, sealed off. Bang, bang, and then you go down, lost again. Safe, secure. The tape wizard himself. My missus will love that. But as you can hear, like nothing moves around in there now. Doesn't matter what way round it goes. And then label on. Order completo. Right, so as many of you would have seen him in on and off the camera, usually when we've got a bit of food going on down here or we get some little treats dropped off, the Sniffer 9000 here manages to pick them out as people are driving down the driveway with the goods. But now, on all seriousness, like I say, Ben always says, Tom says, it's a family-run business here at Parker Baits, and it's your chance to meet the head honcho himself, the man that does everything for us from day in, day out, helps packing. Jimbo and Mrs. P, up until about 6 months ago, were a massive part of everyday packing life down here as well, until Big
Now
Mike.
we've retired. Well, we have.
You think you've retired, mate? Whilst we're on the subject, I've got a little bit of shelving, but no.
All right.
Like I say, if there's something, Jim can do it, so he helps out. The roofing's been done. We've got contractors in. Jim does a big part of this, which all helps save money down here and do the best as we can, which means there's a little bit more in the bank so we can treat you guys. But like I say, day in, day out, Jim is here. When we're not here, customers come down, he's your man. We call him Santa Claus down here at Parker Baits HQ.
I'm the giveaway man.
He likes to give everyone a little bit extra. No, that doesn't a cue for you all to come down here queuing up next Monday morning after you've seen this,
Jim.
asking for Jim. But no, like I say, it is a family-run business here down at Parker Baits. We all like to class ourselves as one big family, but Papa Bear himself over here gets the job done,
son.
and get out of it, and keeps us going. And not only that, but he joins the entertainment as well. And that's one thing that keeps Parker Baits and makes Parker Baits what it is we enjoy what we do. And we like to have fun while we're doing it and getting the work done in case Ben's watching this. Jim, tell us where it all come across. How did you find out about Parker Baits?
Nothing was said to us. We've got a problem. Can you come and have a look, Dad? We need to get these boilies rolling properly. Come and have a look at this machine. What have you done, son? We're going to leave our jobs, we're going to work, and we're going to open Parker Baits. No, you can't. You've got mortgages. And that was it. Tom's garage was taken over.
So that wasn't actually here on site, was it?
No, that was at Tom's house, in his little garage. We did. We kept it a bit quiet. Myself and Tom put our life savings into this machine that was handmade in the Netherlands, and the pallet turned up, didn't it, out of the garage, and you were like, "What have you done? What have you done?"
So there it started.
I had no faith. I'm not a fisherman. I caught a 13-pounder before. That's my PB.
It was 12.5 on Saturday when he said it.
It's a big one.
But no,
Lossa.
on all seriousness, so it started there in you discovered the boys have developed Parker Baits in Tom's garage, and then where did it go from there?
Well, what was you there? 3 months? Yeah, 3 months, and then we quickly realised it wasn't a big enough space. We had orders coming out of our ears. At that point, we were then taking things down to Royal Mail, taking things down to your DHL, your local depots to send
You've
it.
still got your local collection box.
Yeah.
When I started the collection box, it's outside now, and it's this big in it, a little plastic container. Wouldn't even get the first 10 orders in it now, would we?
No. And then we needed a bit of space, and then they moved into this area here, which we used to keep our carriages in because we carriage drive. So they started here, and then they moved over to the other side of this barn, and then we've taken over. We got next door, the other barn. We're converting through. Yeah, it really truly is exciting. But I think what we do is we actually do a video or podcast one day where we can all sit down and have a proper chat about it, because I think you guys would really find it fascinating how Parker Baits has evolved. But just from my end, I can't thank my dad enough. The roof in this building has been obviously paid for by ourselves as Parker Baits, but I mean, you've been helping us out to save money, Dad.
Cheap
You get a lot of people saying, "Are you paying for all this?" I said, "I ain't paying for it. They got more money than I have."
But so whilst we're on the subject and we're here, about another container, Jim. We found a little space now. Winding him up. That's Tom's job.
How many containers?
But no, we thought we'd just shortly take you through an insight of it wasn't all here. It wasn't what you see day in, day out. And like they've said, it started in Tom's garage. And what we'll do, maybe not in this video, but we'll try and do a little time lapse and show you the areas of each stage and we'll take it where it
that would go down a tree. That would go down a tree.
And you can grow with us as well at Parker Baits and see how, like I say, people go, oh, you've done this, you've done that, you've this. No, it started from this. And it's still only this. And in the next couple of years, we want to be this.
To take over the world. Keep it going. Now, thank you very much, guys. Like I said, without you guys supporting us, joining the Parker Baits wave, supporting a family-run business, we wouldn't do it. So I'm going to wrap it up there, and I'm going to pass you over to someone else in the factory. I'll see you in a bit.
How secretive the hook bait is. I absolutely love it. But after I pack this order, I will show you the cheeky little OG fish pellet and the 15mm.
So then, guys, you join me. We're live with some people that watch us on a weekly basis. Now, if I just pull out here a little bit, there is actually 60 odd people, and we've just done a poll there as well. So I'm just going to drop that poll down on the screen. There's actually around 60 odd. The weekend there was 300 people in the lives. It's been very, very busy. So all these people now commenting live, go over, give them some love, and go and obviously check out their TikToks and give them a follow. So in a second we're going to speak to Isaac and see how he feels about TikTok, because it seems to be his little baby, this one. He's smiling in front of me. He's got teeth coming out of teeth at the moment. He is smiling from ear to ear. So in a second, the guys actually watching live right now, but obviously the people viewing the video right now, I'm going to little interview with Isaac. How's about that? My name is Isaac.
My name is Isaac.
My name is Isaac. So, mate, you're literally live now. So to the left of the camera, you are live on TikTok. Now, talk us through our community on TikTok, because there's a lot of familiar faces that come up. How do you feel about it? Do you like doing the lives?
I absolutely love it. I love getting involved with all the people, especially the regulars and the new people. I like talking over the bait, answering people's questions. It's like having a one-to-one, but unfortunately I can't see them in real life. But currently there are 70 people in the live.
There is.
Everyone's going to get down, commenting, asking away questions, and I like to share my feedback on them, give my personal preference on how I like to fish, and hopefully help people catch in the future.
So there you go, a bit of more of an insight on why Isaac likes the live, and you're going to be seeing a lot more of this. So if you haven't already, I'm going to put our TikTok up on the screen now. Go over and give them a follow. Now, we need the world to evolve, mate, that a little bit more, don't we? We need smell-o-vision through the screen.
We do.
You imagine if we could get an OG pot of wafters, hold it up to the camera, and then people could smell it through the screen. That would be a game changer.
A bit like that. Get a little
Have
sniff
a
of them
little sniff
bad
on them
boys.
bad boys. So there he is, Isaac, the main man himself, the TikTok king, shall we say. Bosh. So there you go, guys. You really have had an insight there. You've seen us make a video within a video. The camera's literally here, so we were just recording there for a little piece. That's my son, so proud of him.
Thank you, Dad.
There he is. Right, so you've seen Isaac on TikTok, and he's literally in front of me now, and you might even be picking up his voice behind me, but you've seen Isaac in action, you've seen Neil in action, you've seen Big Mike in action. You've now seen, obviously, Ian in action. You always see Ian in action, always packing orders and talking for England. But he's been round, we've all been getting our job done. Now, this is a quick one, a little shout out to my good friends. You've got Trev, his brother, Mark, his son, good friends of mine, and they're over at Gilham's smashing it apart at the moment. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop some pictures up on the screen now. Maybe you're going to Gilham's this year. Make sure you head over to the Parker Baits store, get some products, because they're absolutely smashing it apart over there, and the Bean's doing it again. So they are up on the screen now, check them out. Some of the pictures, I think one of them was a £165 monster Siamese. Busy, busy, busy. So there he is. You've got Isaac there just coming in the background, grabbing bits as we go through. Yeah, busy, busy, busy here. But I want to take the opportunity in a second to go over to Theo and show you what he's doing over there in the background. I'm looking at him now in the background, and he is busy. Ah, yes! So here he is, the head chef himself. He's a messy bugger. He's got stuff from him. This is why from here down, you just don't want to see. Let's just say no more. But mate, been a busy morning for you, isn't it?
Mate, it's been absolutely carnage, obviously.
Well, busy month.
Yeah, very busy month.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we predicted a winter just like this. It's gone absolutely crazy. And with the shows coming up, we just can't keep up. It is flat out getting everything ready. We're only 4 days away from the show now, and we're still prepping, getting this bait freshly rolled, freshly bagged up. all the boys in the background now using the bagging machines. You've seen all the orders going on. It's been absolutely carnage.
It's been a bit mad. So just very quickly, because obviously I don't want to take too much, because I've actually stopped his production line at the moment. I know Theo's not too fond of me doing that. That's why I'm going to make this short and sweet. But you've got your new fancy machine. That means you're going to do a full video on, mate.
Yeah, 100%.
It's evolved a bit from me and you coming down in the morning, making 2 mixes, going fishing, having some bacon rolls, coming back the next day, getting the orders done by an hour and then going.
I did suggest to Ben to put the price of the boilies up to £100 a kilo so that we could just go fishing again, but apparently that is not feasible. So
he's got a list behind him now. So on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Sometimes you get primarily 4 days a week.
That's it.
But yeah, he normally does 4 days a week. He's actually got a list, so he knows exactly what he's doing to keep up with demand and making sure that we're keeping that cycle of the fresh bait going around in circles.
Exactly, yeah, and make sure we don't run out of anything, because that is something that we come very close to on a weekly basis. And it's like
we haven't even hit the summer yet.
we predict, we go, right, we need this much rolled this week, but then more orders come in than what we predict every week. So it's constantly a little game of catching up and making sure that the bait is really as fresh as it can be. And yeah, if it's not right, it doesn't go out. So
you may see now a bit of B-roll on the screen of he's like, "You're not happy with them?" No, I'm not happy with them. He pulls the whole tray back in. You've got a whole tray. They look good. They're not quite right, so you put them back in.
Even
you go
if
again.
it adds an extra hour of the day, like, don't get me wrong, not every ball is going to be perfect, but there's a certain point where you've got to say, nah, that's not great enough. We need to refine. We need to make a new nozzle. We've had a lot of weather this week, which has been very wet. It's put a lot of moisture into the air,
which
changes the mixes. So we need to make new nozzles for that. So there's another hour of the day, but it's not just as easy as coming in and turning it on. But we'll show you that in the next video that we make.
So there it is. I'm going to leave Theo now, let him get on. A massive part of the ParkerBaits family. And like I said, there will be a dedicated video just for myself and Theo going over the full new machinery.
That's right, yeah.
We're also knocking through and building you a whole office.
Oh, mate, it's going to be mega. You're going to catch me in there with my cups of tea and my feet up, chilling.
We're not. I'll see you all very soon. So obviously trying to get a full video today. We've also done the TikTok, which is obviously paused things as well, or pause packing over the packing sign. You join me over the packing sign now. It's now 2:30 around here to about 4 o'clock. So I'm going to start rounding this video up, going over a few things. But as you can see, Isaac's still packing orders. If you pan over there, Ian, Big Mike's still packing orders. I think Ian's going to go over a shop order in a second, which will be great. But what I'm going to do is, just before we do that, I'm going to go over 3 new products, or 3 products that are, like I said, quite new to the ParkerBaits website. Let me show you them right now. So product number 1, which is one of my favourites, and that's obviously our new pure liquid foods. There's actually 6 in the range, but obviously I'm just going to touch on a couple, 2 of my favourites. I know I said 1, I'm not going to go over 2. So first off is our pure tiger nut extract, mate. This doesn't need any introduction, but there's no bulk, there's no BS in there. And as you can see, it's a pure liquid, a pure tiger nut. So if you're using our OG fruit nut, this complements it absolutely perfect. You want to supercharge your nods and nuts, you can do that. You want to supercharge your particle, your pellet, you can do that with this product. Next up is hot chili, which is, again, out of all the range, is probably my go-to. I use this again to supercharge my hemp, but also to supercharge my boilies, my pellet, and pretty much everything. So pure chili, it's very hot, and it smells absolutely bloody fantastic. So next up for me is Swimbooker. Also their first partner, but our first partner as a family, as a team. So I'm very, very fond of Swimbooker. Now, this isn't a limited run. This is a special run that is dedicated for Swimbooker Plus members. You must be a Swimbooker Plus member, which you can buy over on their platform. And you're probably seeing it on the screen now. Steve, do us a favour, mate. Show them all how to do it. So we offer these in a 15, as you can see in the Swimbooker Blue. They absolutely stink, which is a garlic-infused magic bean wafter. Not a pop-up, a wafter. These dropped first. They went absolutely off the chain, and we couldn't keep them in stock. So what did we do? We had to drop a little perfect 12mm magic bean, perfect for the PVA bag scenario. Singles on their own, because they are a potent, very potent product. So if you're not a Swimbooker Plus member, make sure you go over, sign up, and get your hands on the garlicky, smelliest wafters in the game. Yes! We are coming sort of up to that pre-spawn scenario where fish, carp are proactively looking for the mineral in salt. Now that brings me on to the next product. I could stand there all day and talk about all the products that Parker Baits do, but the reality is we've got in excess of 30 hook baits and various other products. For more details, head over to the Parker Baits stores, whether that's TikTok, website, eBay, so on, so on, so on. So why is salt so good? Now, this is a fine Himalayan rock salt. Now, this is like, I like to call it the Rolls Royce of the rock salt world, and it's also fine. Very, very different to the table salt you will see, although it looks very similar. But where it's fine, it's obviously going to be active in the water very quickly. Now, if you're a gentleman or a lady that goes out and you've got very limited time on the bank, this is perfect because you can put it in your PVA bag, you can supercharge your boilies, your pellets, your particle, whatever they may be, quickly, effectively, and you're going to get the benefits of the minerals of the properties of salt in the water. Facts. But you know you're going to get people in the bandwagon, they're going to get in the comments down below, yeah, but rock salt, I can buy it in big blocks of it. That is absolutely great. Same thing, absolutely brilliant. But I would say, personally, for a more free baiting scenario, getting fish proactively visiting that spot for a very long period of time, great for that, but a lot of people, most people in the fishing community just don't have the time. So yeah, there it is. That is salt, and me going over it very briefly, but yeah, this here I've been using for plus 15 years in the angling. Even in the early stages when I was doing like the junior carp championships, salt was the thing, like get that salt in. And obviously reading it in Carp Talk, talking about it with friends, talking about it with people in the bait industry as well. And yeah, salt, devastating in its own right. And also, this is the cheapest on the market. £2.49 for 500 grams at the Parker Baits store or on the TikTok shop. You are not going to find cheaper. Go get yours now. It's now, I'm looking down at my phone, it's now around 3 o'clock, so we've got about an hour left here and there's so much stuff to do still. So I'm going to kid it there, guys. But hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and hopefully all you beautiful people have come over to the stand over the duration of the last couple of days at the Essex Carp Show, seen Theo the man himself, seen Isaac, seen Ian, seen the team here, the people that make Parker Baits happen on a daily basis, and you've come over and purchased our family products and supported us as a family as well. Believe it or not, obviously I'm saying this now, this is obviously in the future, but I've got 9 pallet loads of stuff full to the brim with around a ton on each pallet of different things, buckets, all sorts of different bits and bobs. So like I said, if you did pop over the weekend, thank you very, very, very much. It means the world to us. It truly does. Hopefully you've enjoyed a slight more of an insight on a Monday morning. Although, like I said, yeah, granted, it's been a quick little video at the factory. I know it's not like our in-depth ones. We normally got a film crew down helping us. But a little bit more of an insight, a little bit more of your taste in your mouth of what you're buying into when you buy Parker Baits products. The reasons behind it, the freshness, the steaming, obviously the gentleman in there packing it and the loving that even goes into packing the orders and the products themselves. Well, it's ironic you actually joined me at the Parker Baits Stand at the Essex Carp Show. Now, hopefully you've got that little bit of a taste in your mouth of what Manic Mondays is like at Parker Baits HQ. But remember, make sure you tune in next Sunday for an absolute banger, the Essex Carp Show. We're going to go around and give you a little bit of a taste in your mouth. I like saying that, a little bit of a taste in your mouth of what the Essex Carp Show is all about. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below. Smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos going forward. I'll see you all very soon. Peace out.